days that relatives were meeting face to face. You realize that now since social media came into existence, most of us nowadays we form a WhatsApp group. You put all your relatives there. So it's a matter of hi, how you doing? I'm fine. You post your picture. Yeah, unaona ng'ombe yangu vile natoshana siku hizi, unaona ng'ombe zangu vile ni wengi. This is my new niece, my nephew here. This is how my children have grown. So we are not visiting each other nowadays. Kutana huko nje mnapata hata mjuani. People have gone to the extent like nowadays you end up marrying a relative. Wewe umekuja Eldoret, umetoka huko Bungoma, unafika Eldoret, kumbe kuna relative wako hapa. Hamjai kutana. And you start a relationship all of a sudden, only to realize later that you're relatives. When the relationship has gone to the climax, unataka kupeleka manzi yako reserve ukamintroduce kwa paparo wako, alafu anamuuliza na wewe ni mtoto wa nani? Mama yako anakwenda na macho zingine kali, yaani wewe hujui kazi yako. It's because we are not interacting. So I want you guys, the proposers, to tell us whether is it true that this social media has undermined our human interconnections, or it is not doing so. It's just technology that has advanced so that we are now meeting socially through the social media and we are having that opportunity to meet face to face. Now that is my level of argument that I want to see on the floor. So those participants, we have what we call the departmental representatives who are going to argue this motion. They will argue out. We as the judges, we are going to award them. But at the end of the day, we are also going to draw back the ball to the House so that you can also participate in this motion today. That's all. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay. We have our opposer's side and proposer's side. Maybe to clarify, every member will have 2 minutes to put across his or her point. Also, let us adhere to the standing orders of the House, because the last time I checked, the House is this House is a House of decorum, characterized by euphemism. Therefore, we will start from the proposer's side. Honorable Juma Steve, member of Parliament from Alego Songa constituency. Honorable Juma Steve.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The fellow members. Things that we are using currently to communicate, the likes of the LinkedIn, the TikToks, the Facebooks, the other ones, and many. The real human connection is where we engage in the activity of face-to-face and define it that way. Then undermined, it has weakened the relation between human to human. I'll go direct to my point. My first point, I'll state on the erosions of presence and attentions, where we have these digital distractions, where, for example, use an example of messages. You can find that we are concentrated, but one of us is busy, is distracted. I'll state that is distracted. Furthermore, also this digital distraction in terms of meals, family gatherings, you get most of the time, we spend our time, instead of knowing each other, communicating, we spend it on tapping the phone. We keep on scrolling. We are being posed a question, we are being asked, but our minds are not there. We are not concentrated. So I believe that social media has undermined real human connection. My second point, we are obsessed with social media, where we find in most cases, I will use a scenario of the 14th February, Valentine's Day. there are these videos trending of people fighting, loved ones fighting. After finding out, oh, this one is cheating on this one. Now we found that the community, instead of helping, separating the two from fighting, we are busy recording. We want it to trend. We're busy recording instead of separating the two. Then, furthermore, also we get in accidents. Nowadays, instead of helping out whenever an accident has occurred, we are busy recording and posting them in the internet rather than serving the injured one. So I support this motion by saying that social media has undermined human connection. Thank you.
Honorable members, I'm acutely aware that the mics will use your voices. We'll try to be a bit loud because the mics are not have technical error. Therefore, you will be required to raise your voice so that you are heard from far and left. Honorable Cyprian Olengo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sir, I honor the House. As I stand here, allow me to oppose the motion that says social media has undermined real human connection. This is not true, Mr. Speaker, because as I can put it, social media has not undermined human connection. Instead, it has increased it. It has enhanced it greatly. Why am I saying that social media has enhanced human connection? One, this world we are living in is now a global village. You can connect anybody worldwide within the shortest time possible. Have taken you centuries maybe to connect with them. So social media has reduced the world into a global village. Thus, it has enhanced what we call global connection. You can link to anybody, maybe who is US and other parts of the world. Secondly, social media has helped to reconnect relationships. Even my neighbor there has gotten her fiancé and now they are happily married through social media. So it has enhanced what we call reconnections. And this is human connection, Mr. Speaker. Thirdly, social media has helped in networking. It has supported networking greatly. People can now find support emotionally. From that social media, will get healing. And also mentally support. You can get counselors maybe through that social media. So social media has enhanced human connection. It has not been my stand. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, if you give me some few seconds, social media has also enabled what we call cultural exchange. We are now moving from a culture, and we are embracing culture through that cultural sharing. Thank you.
From the proposer side, Honorable Faith can clarify.
To give my opinion about the motion, social media has undermined human interaction. when social media started with social apps like Facebook and MySpace, the idea was to connect people around the globe, right? But later on, it became more and more virtual, where people are just observing. Now we're scrolling, right? Making interaction less effective. What happened to going on dates, meeting up with people, getting to know each other? If you walk in a restaurant, for instance, even here where we live, if you go to a nearby restaurant, you'll find most people are just on their phones. And the research that shows an average human, mostly from age 18 to 32 years, are likely to spend 80% of their lives, looking at a screen due to short video addiction. Where is the quality of life in that? The main reason why we humans interact is because we are looking for a sense of belonging, because that is what makes us human.
Members, last time I get the standing orders to not allow members when you are putting across your point to read from journals and to read from your books. I think that would be contribution or comments will come later. Don't allow members to put across the points. I will after the meeting. From your post side, we have Honorable Village of Siena.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. I want to propose the motion of today that there is the real human connection. This is not the case because I think through social media, we are able to access information from, for example, let's say you have a relative and he's working in US, for example, and you want to connect to that person and talk. Instead of going to the airport, taking the ticket and all that, through the social media, you can do the video call, and at least you see as you also exchange your views on how to. So, my opinion is that social media has not undermined the human connection, but rather it has hastened the real human connection. So, I want to also object to my fellow who said that social media has undermined human connection because we find most of the people spending more time on social media than expected. Who spend more of their time? By the way, if you see someone spending much of his or her on the social media, if that person is only watching the videos and whatever. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Charity and time for the proposal side.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to propose the motion that says social media has undermined the real interaction of human. You find out that social media has brought about mental health effects, because one will concentrate on social media so much than going into something like family gathering where they will interact with other people, and one will concentrate so much, let's say a movie, that they will have that anxiety of coming back, even if one is forced to talk with someone next to him or her. one will have that anxiety that I just left a movie hanging. So, what happened? What next? I really have to go back to that movie. And again, social media creates loneliness and depression. One will lock himself or herself in a room just to peruse through TikTok, FB, Instagram, not knowing that he or she is bringing effects to his or her mind. Just to avoid going out there and interacting with others. One will avoid to visiting their family members just because I know that I'm coming from that rural area where there is no internet, and when I go there, I'll not be connected to my FB friends. I'll not be connected with my TikTok friends, and I have to be live each and every day. So I'll not go and interact with my family members so that I can maintain these followers. Thank you very much.
Honorable Norman Beth from the opposite side.
Thank you very much. It was a technical error on writing, please. My name is Honorable Eric Otanausi. I am from Beta Sub-County. I'm here to oppose the motion by saying that social media have really helped us a lot. We as citizens, we appreciate God for bringing the social media. This has helped a lot. First point, social media have created what we call job opportunity to people. Job opportunity to the people. Social media, through the opportunity, people can be able to do recruitment through social media. That is creating working easier. So you will not be disturbed maybe to use it where maybe teach you. Thank you. Job opportunity, I was talking about the opportunity. That is one. Second to that, entertainment. I know many people here are in TikTok, Facebook, or I think you really enjoy when you are live. You are live there, you tap the screen. That is a way of entertainment. That is through social media. That is through social media. Second to that, we have one called feedback and engagement. Feedback and engagement. The use of social media for you are in, for example, Facebook. You will be able to interact with your friends through text, contact, and whatever. No matter how distant you are with person, that is through engagement, Mr. Speaker. My last point is about skill development. Skill development through social media.
Remember, you still have only.
Thank you very much. I'll be faster. We have skills development through social media. Majority of people here have to be developed skills through social media. We have been learning several people how to write English through social media. And they help us. I'll take a better speaker.
Honorable Gentleman debate from proposal side. Honorable Gentleman debate from the solicitor students. Please can okay, there's a move during the talk. Honorable during the talk from the proposal side. Okay, I think the number is not aware of the motion. Okay, that's Collins from the South Constituency. Proposition 7. Collins Juma. Order members. Understanding what I will not allow you to And if you persist, I allow certain attempts to use a money. Let us give floor to Honorable from the opposite side. Honorable Edward. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, according to our standing orders, we need to have the proposer before the opposer. And Mr. Speaker, according to our standing orders, we are not supposed to jump anybody unless confirmed jump set. Thank you.
Is Honorable Edward Kennedy members? Help it today. Honorable Kennedy. Who is standing in for Honorable Kennedy? From anybody from social science department? Interruption. Is music not asked? Okay, please ignore the process. Unit TikTok from the opposition as they are proposing the motion.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for allowing me to media as a social media has undermined human connections. The assessment is true because you find out that introduction of AI, all the knowledge about it, there are some emojis and all that stuff. You find out that people cannot express their expressions genuinely or authentically like before. We have to use the emotions to communicate, the emojis to communicate, which is not right. We fail to communicate our empathy and all the connections, being vulnerable and all that stuff.
The next honorable member of parliament from Eureka constituency, Boas, Honorable Boas from the opposition side.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I know my in the area in the house. Mr. Speaker, sir, I oppose the motion saying social media has undermined human connection by saying that Mr. Speaker is like saying that the night is very bad, yet we use it to cut a vegetable. Mr. Speaker, sir. When we see about social media, we find that social media has helped us in many fields. First, it has two crucial roles in the field of education by educating people. We find that we no longer, nowadays, we are connecting together in online courses and even meeting experts in various ways, and even in all the global world. Mr. Speaker, sir, Mr. Speaker, sir, secondly, Mr. Speaker, sir, my point number 2 is in the field of business, where we find all the business good big or small business leverage the social media in terms of advertising and then engaging with customers. We find also it enables us to gather with the feedback of the customers across the world, and thus enabled us to grow in business locally and even international way. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I oppose this motion by saying social media does not affect anything in the society. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to propose the motion. So my points are, I propose by saying that diminish the connection of individuals by shallow connection or interaction. This is true. When I post something on social media, there's no interaction because there's likes, shares, and short comments. That is interaction according to social media. So number two, reduces face-to-face interaction. Due to the fact that social media has caused us that we just text and communicate through online. I can say this, staying with a person for about 2 years, but I've never seen that person for the past 2 years. So the other point number 3, cyberbullying and negative interaction. Let's see in the point of when Mr. President was placed in a coffin. That is cyberbullying. Then again, you check my account, then you post harmful things to person. That is cyberbullying. Harmful interactions. Point number 4. Impact on social health or social mental health. The point is, social media has caused people to have mental health. Through that, when my Facebook account, my Instagram account has been locked, I go under anxiety, depression, furthermore, causing death. Okay, this is because so that impact on mental health, it can cause depression. Furthermore, when you don't find a solution, you find yourself killing yourself. I'm proposing the motion.
Okay, next is Honorable Jeffrey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I oppose the motion by saying that social media has not undermined the real connection of human beings. I'm saying that because social media has enhanced people to connect with the world, especially people who are maybe you're a hiker, you're a camper, you're a trekker. You find these people on the internet, you interact with your country, and you build a community. Another thing, it has helped our families, like raising our kids. It has helped us because our kids can speak good English through watching Akili Kids, and these are the things that are making the kids to be sharp. And also another thing, It has enabled our kids, like we have relatives who don't, they cannot talk to you, but through social media they can talk, they can interact. We call those people introverts. You find these people when they're on social media, they can express themselves. You can talk to them. If they are depressed, you can talk to them. They can express themselves, and you can advise them. Like, you can do this and you can do this, and just stay positive. It is through social media you find yourself, you have helped someone from another country not to commit suicide. Another thing, social media has enabled us. You will find someone, she is your neighbor, or a grandmother is your neighbor, but she becomes famous all of a sudden. Then you're like, this grandma was just here. But the thing she does there on the internet, and the grandchild has introduced the grandmother to the internet. The grandmother does funny things. Then the grandmother goes viral, and she starts earning money from TikTok, and also maybe Facebook. They can go live, they can talk about their daily life, they can talk about they can talk about rearing of cattle and at home, and other people learn from them. They say, if this grandma can rear chicken, they can go to the farm and they can make money from social media. Other people can also follow the same thing. Thank you.
Honorable William.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to propose that says social media has really undermined the life or the human connection. First of all, I can say it has created a fault of intimacy between us or between our youth. You can say like on social media, I can post on my Instagram pages, I can go take a photo on a building, I can post a photo on somebody's car, but in real life, that is not me. That is not who I am. So that is why I'm saying that it has really undermined our connection. And another thing, my second point, I'll say it has really stripped away our communication skills. First, I can say that, for example, I can use my own example. I can tell you that I have a problem. Then you, as my friend on social media, you just text or say, I'm sorry. But I don't even really know what type of gestures have you shown or what your body language has communicated. Since you're telling me I'm sorry, it is because I said I have a problem. But on the other side of you, you will come and say, oh, she's now having a problem, posting all those on her social media. So your body language or your body language communicates less on the social media effects than on face-to-face conversation. Thank you.
Next is Honorable Claire. Honorable Claire.
I oppose the motion. Social media as undermined human connection. Has made learning more easier because of e-learning. Then the second one, has made the learning easier because of e-commerce. The third one, social media has facilitated teleconferencing, like for example the time of COVID-19. I think all of you remember that time. The things were carried through online. Then the one, the last. Social media has reduced office expenditure, like rent, people doing their jobs at home. Then that one reduces the rent payment. I oppose the motion.
The next member of parliament is Sharon Omba from the opposition side.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to propose the motion that says social media has undermined real human connection because social media has distracted people from coming in. Social media has distracted people from coming together to interact one-on-one. Hence, it leads to detachment, and it makes
Honorable member, I find that opinion was very big, but the next member of parliament is Abdurrahman Rashid. Honorable Abdurrahman Rashid.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this golden opportunity. And I'm opposing the motion by saying that everything now is a modern way, not the cultural way that we used to be in. And in many ways, social media has increased so much that now it is